What happens when you try to get justice in Kensington? I'm sitting in Temple's ER waiting room, holding a kidney dish under my chin because I keep throwing up. 7 hours now. The blood on my scrubs turned brown and stiff hours ago. Can't see anything from my right eye, just black. The triage nurse Janet walks by. We worked together for 2 years before she moved to triage. She stops and winces at my face. Head trauma's backed up, Maya. Maybe another 3 hours. I nod and immediately regret it. The room spins. I count in my head to stay focused. 9 hours ago, I was eating leftover lo mein from the break room fridge. Now I can't see. 9 hours earlier, my sister Sarah picked me up after my shift. Friday afternoon, 2:47 p.m. We were stopped at the light at Allegheny in Kensington. Sarah drove her beat-up 2009 Civic while I scrolled through my phone, looking at nothing important. The bump was nothing. Barely felt it. Like someone tapped the bumper. Sarah sighed and grabbed her insurance card from the visor. Great. Just great. She got out. I kept scrolling. Then I heard her voice, confused. What? No, here's my insurance. I looked up. A white guy, maybe late 30s, had Sarah's wrist in his hand. Track marks ran up his arms like a map. His pupils were tiny dots. You cops? You following us? A black man, scratching at his neck until it bled, moved behind Sarah, grabbed her other arm, pulled it back. The sound wasn't dramatic, just wrong, like stepping on a stick in the woods. Sarah's scream started as surprise, then pain hit. I got out slow, hands visible. 3 years working ER at Temple, you learn how to approach people high out of their minds. Let her go. I'm calling 911. The white guy, Derek, I'd learn later, turned to me. His punch wasn't like the movies. No wind-up, no dramatic pause, just my right eye going dark. I fell, scraped my palms on the concrete, tasted copper. The other one, Marcus, went through Sarah's purse. Took the $47 she had, left the credit cards. Too traceable. Derek spit on me. It landed on my cheek. Fucking narc bitches. 3 people across the street had their phones out, recording. Nobody crossed over to help. Maria Rodriguez stood in her corner store doorway. We made eye contact for a second. She went back inside. I started counting. It's what I do when things get bad. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Sarah kept screaming about her arm. 23 minutes. That's how long until the sirens. The beat cop who showed up first was someone I knew. Officer Chen, not related to my eye doctor, just same name. He'd brought in overdoses before. Looked at me bleeding on the sidewalk. Shit, Maya. Another Kensington special. The ambulance came 5 minutes later. The paramedic, this young kid named Tyler, shined a light in my eye. No pupil response. We need to move. In the ambulance, Sarah couldn't stop talking about work. I can't miss Monday. I'm already on warning. 2 more absences and I'm fired. Her arm bent wrong. The bone pushed against the skin but hadn't broken through. We got to Temple, my workplace. My coworkers saw me wheeled in. The ER was chaos. 2 shootings from North Philly, 3 overdoses, a stabbing. The resident who saw me first looked maybe 25, exhausted. Possible retinal damage. Ophthalmology is completely swamped. We'll get you up there when we can. Sarah needed surgery for her arm, complex fracture, but the OR had a multi-vehicle accident coming in. 4 surgeries ahead of her. They parked me in the hallway, gave me something for the nausea that didn't work. Sarah sat in a wheelchair next to me, her arm in a temporary splint, crying about money, about her job, about her son Brandon who was getting picked up from school by a neighbor. I kept thinking how 9 hours ago everything was normal. I wanted to sleep. Just close my eyes and make it stop. But closing my eyes made the nausea worse. No anger yet. No plans for justice. Just wanting this day to end. The resident came back 3 hours later. Young guy looked defeated. The ophthalmologist reviewed your scan. There's definitely retinal damage. Could be permanent. We won't know until the swelling goes down. I threw up again, into the kidney dish, mostly bile now. Could be permanent. That's all I heard. Over and over. I work here. I save people here. Now I'm just another patient in the hallway. Blood on my scrubs, waiting for news that might end my career. The resident said maybe permanent damage. I threw up again.